Hello, I'm back again, and this time I'm actually streaming on a Friday. Who would have guessed that? Yeah, because during the last couple of weeks I've basically just been doing this little thing called something else than streaming, which results in no VOD as well. Yeah, that just happens. Sometimes things get between stuff and all that. It can get messy, but hey, we're back on Friday. Back to stormworks, back to the boat. Let's just jump into it then, shall we? Doof's first set up OBS. Hello. Because if I don't set OBS correctly, you guys won't be able to see anything. Because OBS requires me to, or at least I chose to set it to, hey, make sure that whatever you do, you have to change it manually because I don't trust the automatic thing. Because yeah, if you have it set on automatic, it will just capture any full screen thing there is. Which means it might get the wrong one if you have something at full screen. Even though this is the only tab you have at full screen, I'd rather have it, you know, work. I'm willing to do more manual things if I know it works than let it automatically happen with a higher chance of failure. That's why I kind of want to drive a car from 1969. There's not a lot that can go wrong with that thing. Like, the only electrical systems in that boat are the lights, the horn, of course, we cannot forget that, and that's pretty much it, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. We cannot forget the starter. That thing operates manually still. That doesn't operate manually. You can do that. You can start a Beetle with a ratchet strap by simply... Yay! An American ad. Let's see. Dashboard, navigational... I keep forgetting that that one breaker is turned off. Let's just set everything to true next time. Then leave through the other side. If you have an old Volkswagen, you can start it up with a ratchet strap as long as you can get it onto anything like the one of the pulleys. Doesn't matter which one, but just get it on a pulley. If you have an actual Beetle, you can pull it off with the alternator pulley. Car have a bit more difficult because you cannot reach any pulley at all. Fun. But apart from that, emergency lights, reverse. Dashboard lights, exterior lights, turn nothing on so far. Anchors, clutch, temporary clutch. What was I working on then? This has been a while, I remember this now. Like, see? This is a solid 50 FPS, right? Let me go to the logic tab. Oh hey, now it drops down to 30. This is not normal. We have a light switch at the floor here. Where does that one go? It goes to this one, which has... Oh yeah, the wind speed thing that I didn't need after all. Yeah. Alright, we've also painted a little bit. Now we have this, we have this. Thinking, what am I going to do now? I'm starting to reach the point where I've been working on it for so long that I'm like, yeah, kind of have no motivation. Kinda not really have the motivation to continue this, but I kinda want to finish it as well. Which poses a problem. What do I have project-wise that I can work on? I still have a bunch of vehicles. Oh yeah, I still have this. I forgot I've built this. I forgot I built this one. How does it float right now, considering some updates have passed? It sits decently high again. It used to sit like all the way at the bottom. It's gonna be kitchen, stairs down, crew cabins. I labeled things. Wow. That's actually what I should. That's actually nice. Outside a galley. Yes. Staircase up. Yep. Bridge. Probably get the clutch all the way down and just... This thing is slow. Like I'm just silent because I haven't seen this ship in almost a year at this point. And the last time I worked on this boat was when I still had an internship. Am I stuck here? Right, stormworks. Explain to me how I'm flying at this point. Unable to get out of the door. Perfectly capable of getting through. I just got stuck there. Alright, let's see. I have to go through this way. Into the main stairway, into the staircase. Down the hatch we go. Bow thruster. Oh, those are bow thrusters. I remember now. Logic. This engine doesn't run. Don't know which one that is out of 5. This one runs. This one runs. All but one run. But that is an old project. I should probably... Actually, I'm not going to make a new project before I either remove the thing... Just, what is this one? Before I either finish it, upload it to the workshop, or just straight up remove it. I want to see what I can do with this plain hull. Could make a seaplane actually. Just something that flies and also does water. I feel like spawning it into something with water is a good chance to prove that it's actually functional. So let's start working on a seaplane then. Oh, those wings cannot be long at all. Oh boy. Can I? Hold on, I have an idea. Hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. No, press the wrong one. Press this one, then this one. Press all the corners of the thing. There we go. I should have a hold of everything now. Oh, yes, it does fit. Technically, I should put it that way. Because if I spawn it in now, it aims that way. If I allow it to turn, now I can make the wings. Oh no. No. Oh. I have to move. Wait, I can move the axis easily onto this point. Now I can make the wings as wide as I want. I can make wide wings. Because why not? I can actually make proportional plane wings without having to worry about width. There we go. Then need to get a wing shape because yes. Wing shaped have been winged. They're literally just winged this shape. I guess jet engines. Maybe. Hopefully jet engines. Yeah, the problem is rotating. Can I make it point down? It has to come from the side. Oh. Oh. Now this is interesting. I just thought of a stabilization system you can make. Oh, this has implications. Hold on, I have to show it. First we compress. Fine. Just compression. Then we combust everything. Yeah. Then we put a medium turbine on there, so we can piggyback off of this. And then we put a... Do we have a T-piece? We put a T-piece here. The duct goes into a T-piece. And then you have a rotating. And another rotating on the other side. This means that you can have the ultimate stabilization system. I see no flaws in this. You could pivot them down to make your plane point down. You could pivot them up to make your plane, or pivot them down to make your plane point up. Or no. Yeah, you pivot them down to go up and up to go down. Or not. No, you put them up to go up and down to go down. I'm stupid. I'm a bit tired. As per usual. Should sleep more. But I can make a very complicated and over-engineered solution to a simple problem that will help this plane rise up from the water a lot quicker. Let's take 3, put another thing there, put it there. Temporarily, we're just gonna shove a hinged door in there. Probably gonna end up staying that way as well. But, you know, water. And I guess fill the rest with windows as well. Make this area watertight already. And see how she floats. Quite bouncy. Of course, in order to rotate this, you can very easily just turn on one of the engines instead of both. Or, yeah. Wait, no. They can rotate. This, yes. This, yes. Alright. Oh, come on. It only has half a turn. I thought if it had full 360, then it would have been way better. What if I use a cross instead of that? And just put a normal exhaust on the back here. Just for, you know, regular thrust. So, oh, no, that's not possible. The vertical takeoff would not be possible. You just pivot forward. Although you can make it shorter by. No, you pivot forward as well. Please, probably requires multiple jet engines. Another angle there, then magically turn it around there. Then grab the turbine. Don't even know where I'm gonna put the fuel in this. No combustion chamber. Jet compressor. And that will turn into... Use a large intake for this. Kinda. I'm just gonna use 3 small ones. Three exhausts all coming together to form the ultimate jet. With stabilization system installed, of course. Now I have to make it float better. Right, one more underneath. Now that is level. Let's actually make it a little bit longer on both sides here. Ooh, that's perfect. And this one... There we go, that's One is correct as well now. Yeah, messing with jet engines, always fun. Rotation is difficult. There we go. Then just a matter of this. I'm just focused on building. Don't know why I'm that focused on building, but I'm just that focused on building. And fill that in. And how good does it float now? Engines above water? No engine above water. But a little bit more flotation, I think. Go for real life. Hold it down. Wings might be too big now that I'm looking at it. But I don't care. Where are they? Where did they go? There we go, stormworks. Let us move more stuff, I guess. This can be, if we move this like 1, 2, 3 in, I guess. Move this 1, 3 in as well. 1, 2, 3. Give me way more surface area. There we go. They both are expanded. It does help, but it still needs to have less weight. What if I chop this off the wings? And then just grab this entire pontoon and move it to the inside, reducing the overall weight. Like, just move it in. These are even lower than the wheels. Yeah. There needs to be 29. But if I do this, I immediately know where to put it. Because it cannot touch the thing. Now, I found to be correct. It does float. It should float a little bit better now. It does not. Sad. Everything is connected to each other. Yes, if I... I'm trying to see what will work here. I know wing pieces are an option, but I kind of don't want to use them. I have an idea. Because I don't want to use them in case they produce lift or try and push my airplane down into the ground without me wanting it to. So I have an idea. Push this down. Pull this up. Like nothing can go here and not in these corners, but throughout this entire length, and maybe even this entire length, wing pieces can be used. Of course, they'll stick out a bit. And so I'm going to point them down, so they look less disgusting. And of course, doesn't fit entirely, but who cares? I think the back needs some as well. There we go. Now that is this plane hull, which now has stuff for landing. Ooh, we're close. We're really, really close, but the back needs to be up a little bit more. Why does the back need to be up? Wait, doesn't that just mean that the wings are too far forward? Doesn't it just mean that if I were to, I don't know, just grab my wing and just push it back to like here? Put a block there to indicate where it has to go. Uh, 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, will it be more equal? I know why I don't want to do what I wanted to do, because it doesn't do what I wanted to do. There we go. Now it should remain shut and should give the plane a little bit more of an equal. It is better. So those wings just look a little bit too long. Just chop. No, that would make them thinner. Although I won't be too mad about chopping off a little bit. Let's grab the small wing section and look at the floor here. Nothing has been changed. Good. 27. Don't like that. Kinda wanna have 28 here so I can actually put in an extra piece. That means I have to move the doors and everything. And then put a new window in there, a 2x3. There's barely any water touching them. Somehow get that rear to do a little bit more. Wait. Oh, come on. Did I not... Pick the bottom up? Which means that I'm gonna have to read... No, wait. All I have to do is remove everything till there. Say, grab this, and of course that. You know, the entire thing, including corners. Move cut. Into position, paste. And there we go. Now let's move that wing back then, shall we? Wait, I can just press hide and unhide everything. That's the wing, and now that is the entire thing. No, it isn't. Now it should be. Another 5 blocks. Move cut. Move it a lot more backwards. Make it line up. It will look very goofy. But technically I have my pitch roll, and then I only need yaw controls. But technically this... Well, not really. I don't need control surfaces with this. At all. If you do it smart enough with the up and down, left and right of the thrust spoilers and rotating... Jet exhaust rotating. Should be fine, right? Roll. One up a bit, one down a bit. Pitch, both up or down. Yaw, thrust spoilers. Fixed the problem. I'm gonna have to connect landing wheels. Which, because it's already slapped to the bottom, doesn't do anything. Well, I guess I can put them in the corners. And there we go. Remove this one to shave off some weight. Wait a second, I know how to fix some of this. Hold up, let me remove this entire bottom. Wedge. The 1x4. Now this will lighten it. This will basically halve the weight of the floor. Now it's only half the weight, which makes it lighter to compensate for the wheels. Although there is only a little bit of water in the plane. Come on. How is it this difficult to make something light enough? I start messing in here with the roof as well. Make these pontoons as light as I possibly can with the provided resources. Then we come to the point where I have to use the 1x2. And ending up with the 1x1. There we go. Now it weighs that much. Problem is, more weight is going to be added. So if I make it work now, like it is, this is good. I'm gonna have to make sure that it's functional. Or put more weight in the front. So, you know, like a seat. A compact pilot seat. 2 of them to be precise. Then what's gonna be back here? Guess what? More seating. Now that added a bunch of weight. How am I gonna deal with that? Pyramid. And then this one again. Knowing stormworks physics, I don't have to worry about anything about wings and lift. It's all about, do you have the power? You can make a car fly if you strap a jet engine on the back. It's pretty close to real life though, but you know. Now that's 3, but that was because it was 5. Can I move this inboard enough so that it just... Yes, there we go. Shaving off a lot of weight from the wings, keeping the engines out of the water for now. If I jump on. Yeah, it's really, really close. Okay, at least you can go inside. Where does one keep the jet fuel? If I spawn this entire bottom full of fluid, full of jet fuel. Ouch. Yeah. Might want to rotate the entire plane back, do it with smaller wings. Go. The bottom, of course. Move cut. Rotate. It is indeed quite a small plane. That's a lot of weight though. So very nose heavy. Oh wait, it's now nose heavy, so wings need to go forward. Because of the change in mass, wings need to go forward. Let's put them down here. Move it back. Grab it. Pull it towards me. Oh no. Wait, did I? No. Why did it stick it out on that side? Weird. Very easily just grab. Wait a minute. If there's a measurements. This wing is a total of 36 blocks long. 38. Oh. Come on. 38. Yeah, this one is 2, so that means that one more layer needs to... Need to select the entire plane again. The entire plane is selected. I need to move it over 1 block. Towards that side, of course. This is what I think. This one had... yeah. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 1, 2. So no, that's the wrong way to go. Need to go this way. Yeah, that is now offset, which means I have to center it again. Hmm. Engines are in the water, which means they won't run. But now that I've rotated my stuff. Wing pieces. Seven, 3, 6, 9. Let's actually go for 6 then. That's the that is a problem. Because we already have this. Then we have to keep track of probably all of these. Oh, I need to make wing 2 high instead of 1. If we're to be able to work things away quite neatly, then yes. I'm gonna have to increase the height of my wing by 1. Which we're just gonna do up here and not down, because down is more annoying than up. There we go. Seven by 9. And this another 7 by 9. Seven, again, 7 by 6 is a necessity. Then back here, 7 by 6. Yeah, I might have to fill in the bottom. So that is 7. I'm capable of pulling that along. 34, maybe we have 28. Like this. Wait, times 3, so this should do the trick. Arrow pointing down, no arrow pointing up. Good. We want these things to create lift if that's even possible. Yes, as you can see, it's a lot more buoyant already. I mean, that's in here, nobody's gonna notice. Same with this. Nobody will know. In here, they're definitely gonna know. So, wing section. How much can I fit in here? 39. Let's see. 714. It's 40. 428. Like this is 4 of them. Then we add another. No, it does have to point down. Otherwise, you're going to see it. Again, even in a cockpit. Can I open the door without everything flooding? Why did it launch me away like that? How am I on the roof? What? There we go. This is more difficult than expected. I think if I actually could solve the problem mostly by just doing this. But of course, that is the problem. If I cut off the fuel, then that happens. So why not slab it? And make it have less fuel in general. That seems to work. That is 9, so this is 7. Your entire length is 64. 63. There we go. With less weight in the roof. I'm almost halfway through the jet engines. As soon as they're free, I'm just taking it. Probably smart to put a window. 2x2 weighs 3. Shaves off some weight as well and allows you to look down. Let me take a sip of water. Let's turn my fan on. There's fans. Here we go. Actually, let's save this as a project. I do want to work with those jet engines though. But I want to make something smaller that just goes on land. Which is just a fuselage with the engine sticking out the back. No control surfaces. Just that. So, why are you offset? No. Don't be. Alright, let's see how I can make a small cockpit for a seat. Doesn't have to be watertight, so seat is gonna be low in here. Compact pilot seat, put in. Shit. And technically the bottom can just kind of be open. Meaning I can shove a compressor on the inside here with an intake. With a combustion chamber which uses the fuel. Then you get... Wait, what if I just use the cross here? Then the angles here, and then get a turbine. I just need small turbines as well. Just need one to generate a little bit of power. There's air pressure. Oh yeah, I do need those, yes. But these can be small ones, meaning we can have rotating ones on the side again. And a normal one up here. Now I need to mold a body to this. This layout looks worse than the other layout. If we just have one turbine, cross. That with not that, this should work if it's connected correctly. It should work, right? Technically, that's all this plane really needs. Then I can probably put fuel in the wings and above and just launch. Just make it a one-man short distance burst of speed. Also, I've watched the last special. One for the road. If you watch the Grand Tour, you know what I'm talking about. And it was, especially towards the end, because it is the last one, it did get emotional a little bit. Just enough to make you think like, speaking is less comfortable now. but still to the point where you're... It's just a bittersweet moment. It's like, yes, they're going out on their own term. They're not just waiting for corporate bullshit to happen and them getting cancelled. They chose their own way, chose to finish it with just one last special. Just going somewhere like old times. And so they did. They went somewhere just like old times. And it's just... even there's a slight feeling of sadness existing around it. And they keep saying as well that this is the last one. It is just everything you expect it to be from them. Like, over the years, they have brought just so many people joy and suffering. Yes, I included the suffering in there because, well, suddenly brake checking your friend who has a lot of water in the back of their car. It just sloshes over them is funny, but also suffering. But mainly very funny. Would this float? Probably not, but... if this would work, then I'm gonna be surprised, because I've tried a little bit with the small jet here. If I just make it go up to... then fold back in. Nope. Nope. Do that. Imagine just flying your plane and suddenly seeing this run by. Not knowing what it is and what it does, it just flies by. Doesn't do that much. It just flies by and just is dumb. Because you have your forward, you have your pitch, your roll, and your yaw would be get this thrust spoiler off, this one off, this one on, but compensating for the drop of this one in balance. It's gonna be a pain to make that logic work, but hey, that's what stormworks for, isn't it? And now we get to do windows. Oh, awesome, we get to do windows. Devs introduced all of these windows, but there's still just not enough of them. The reason that I say that, where are the 2x1 and 4x1 windows? Where are they? Let's actually see. No, 1x3x3 you need. Or does that go way over? Or is this perfect? Ooh, that is perfect. Right, that is the line. Now I need to grab my full corners because I'm gonna need to fill something in. This thing will look ugly, but it will be funny. Because I cannot just grab a window pyramid 1x2x3 or 1x3x4, slap it here. So first of all, that's not how that works. I do need a smaller one. Because of this bit. And requiring a pyramid. But if we want to fill in, let's say, this bit. What do you spot? Overhang. That's because the devs failed to give us 2x1 or any other type of window. If we can get some more voices behind this, then just get a window update. Allowing us to get more windows. I would quite enjoy that. A lot of people would enjoy that. XML would basically be useless at that point. So now I have to change my design. To be more stepped nose. To get the full 3x thing in there. This thing will not fly properly. Like, at all. Do that, but I kind of want to just put a block there. Grab the 2. And just give it that type of thing. Now we need a 2x4. Back to the pyramid. Then I simulate a 1x4. This will just be a odd looking thing. If I can get this to work properly, and I really hope I can, even if it gives it an incredibly short range, I do not care. Now this is an awkward point where I have to use this to complete it, but doing so would mess this part up. Or I just completely fill this one in. But then just how do you connect that? Because a 2x2 doesn't work. A 2x4 doesn't work. A 1x4 does, but instead I have to remove this one and put this in a spot. There we go. Here it is, the pod-looking thing. I have to cover this, all of this up. Cover this up. Load port there. Generator there. Cover up this. Have a fluid spawner. No meter. No, it's a liquid spawner, of course. No. Fluid spawner. Typing is difficult. I cannot even reach the hatch. Should make it lighter. These windows weigh 4, so I shave off a total of 1 window. And get better view. This thing just looks funny. Don't know why. Should probably move the seat a bit forward, or... No, I don't need to spawn in that plane. I can manipulate this correctly. I can remove this. Hold on. I have to prematurely remove this and put this here. And cut. And then push. No, actually, let's not do that yet. First, I have to do one very important thing, and that is grab just a seat, push it forward 1 block, and repaste it. Now I'm going to have to grab everything again. Got it, push it back in, paste it. I made it 1 block smaller. Should be even more nimble and light now. This thing would be very good as an escape pod. Like you just jump into the seat. You have view and you just fly. Also, your head is in the thing. You have to pay attention to detail, though. And now that we have that, and with the fluid in here, I'm going to need to find a way to start it. And control it. I'm just gonna go for pitch and roll for pitch now. If I can get the pitch to work, I'm gonna be happy. Also, battery in the floor. Because we have all that, then we have throttle, RPS, throttle in, and button. Button will be hotkey 1. Throttle will go there. RPS will be... measured at the turbine. Now it is throttle in, which will be a keypad. Simply put in the side here. Connect it to the battery as well. Then we grab W and S. Rotation targets. Odd thing. Oh, come on, it rotated. I'm not able to get out of it now. I have to first slap it onto the ground so it doesn't just twist. Should probably... yeah, change the orientation of the hatch. Can't really do that now, can I? 20. Eh? Why not do thing? Wait, is it what I think it is? Is the seat put the toggle? Yes, the seat is put the toggle. I'm gonna need a constant on signal for this. Otherwise, this one isn't gonna be on all the time. Gonna be annoying. Because the starter cannot be on 24/7. I just want 20. Are we gonna have liftoff here? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh. Yeah, it does help if you put the actual, you know, jet fuel. 20. Ouch. First successful test flight. Alright, I might have to put wheels underneath. Small wheel, no. Problem is if I put such massive wheels like underneath like this. It just looks goofy. Oh wait, the wheel coaster is tiny. Yes, the wheel coaster is supposed to go on this. That looks way more appropriate for this little thing. To be able to roll. This one is stupid. 20. Woohoo! Right, we're in the air. We're in the air. Come on. Right, something's definitely not going well here. Yeah. Don't know, what did it do? Like, it gets caught on something. Or it bumps up for some reason. While I'm running it... This... Should probably put brakes on it. Yes, this is quite uncontrollable. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. The problem is there's a lot of thrust going into these. Thrust spoiler. 0.5, so half reduction in thrust on those two. Then we're gonna put 2 is going to be on the brake, so it can do a proper launch. Put on the brakes, give me 20 of those. Alright, we've reached semi-stability. We've reached something resembling stability. Don't know what it's doing. This is weird. It has no controls over the roll yet. It's like, I want to make it point downward. Oh, I had it semi-stable. No, point down. It likes to spiral out of control. Till eventually reaches the bottom of the ocean. Gonna see if it's this easy. If I just grab a bunch of ads. Because I'm gonna have to have roll, yaw, and pitch all connect to the exact same thing. Wait, let's not do that yet. Let's put this into the and this goes into the rotational target. W and S goes into the pitch. A and D goes into the roll. Does this work? Or did I not give the gyro electricity? No, I did not. Unlimited power. How it should help. For some reason, I'm incapable of jumping on top of it anymore. Why? I have to install steps. Or in this case, just a small ladder. Climb up to the top, fall off again, climb up again, this time jump. Almost go over. sit in the seat, close the hatch. Don't think this has worked. It is easily solvable. All I need is a inverter. Yes, all of this will be done within one logic node eventually. Roll. How am I gonna do that though? Wait, I know. Add. I know, I'll just add another one. That one is gonna go to that one, I guess. It uses thrust spoilers for other stuff. That I can use for yaw, and then right now it should be able to have a little bit of control over my aircraft. I've created that is funny indeed. It does the thing that all my creations suffer from. The spin of death. This thing is an alligator. It rolls. But only when it gets up to speed though. Like, that's the weird part. Can I get 30 out of it and just keep it on the brake? Fire it up. Make sure it's pushing against itself. Let go. Aim up. Get turned into a missile. Open up the hatch, come on. Open it up. Get out. Close the hatch again. I think it tries to overcompensate for what it's trying to do. It starts to get bumpy and then it just yeets itself out the window. So what if we half the roll here? As long as the pitch is stabilized enough. It should work, if I'm correct about this. It is workable though. Also, let me quickly clean oil spill. I did not mean to press that button. Hey, press clean oil spill. Why are you not cleaning your oil spill? Hopefully it's in the autosave part. Yes, it is. Yes, we're immediately saving it because I didn't save it before. But it was doing its thing. It surprises me. Like, I feel this can legit just work out, but as soon as it starts getting an imbalance, it just starts doing that. Land on the wheels, land on the wheels. Aww. It did not land on the wheels. But it is just a gyro messing up again. What if I turn auto hover on? Having to basically keep it automatically stable. Hopefully not. It's getting all that rolling again. So turn that off, press 2, press 1, give it 20. Again, we just become a ballistic missile. Can that counteract this? Oh, nice. Whee! And on the wheels. Perfect. This is too much fun to just mess around with and launch. I know I should try and get it working, but messing around with it is too much fun. Get the symmetry mode on. Move most of that. And then press this. And put this in there. Realize that won't do. Grab pyramids. Grab some more of them. This time for a good reason, and then just build this. There we go. I should find a way to get this to work, because what it does, right? Is it has to roll correctly or not? I can't twist those around anyway. For fun. And give this the same constant number as the rest, giving it half the thrust it normally has. Woo! Flying. Interesting. Pilot seat, close the hatch, press 2, press 1. Give it 20 RPS. Oh wait, oh, hold on, I almost got under control. Come on, go up, nope. Flooded the engines. Yeah, you can see what it's trying to do. This thing is weird. Like, I just cannot seem to get control out of it. Lowering the thrust to lower the speed it flies at to see if I can have more control. Because lower speeds, but I'm not sure if it does anything. I can always just give it 15. slightly annoyed. It is more controllable, but it doesn't have the thrust to go. What if we put the roll a little bit lower? Let's see what it does. It's a shame it breaks them every single time. That means you cannot do proper analysis. You cannot do a proper analysis anymore. So what's happening here, right? Auto hover is on. So let's get that off. Pitch goes into 2 of these. The roll goes into each one of these that compensates for it, so it's inverted on one end and not inverted on the other, allowing us to have a roll. I guess the yaw, should I already attach the yaw to the thrust spoilers? And of course, grab an inverter again because it has to make sense. To undo one and do the other. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, hold on a second. Might get control of this. Get this shit under control. I want to pitch up. Quit being a dolphin. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Alright, we're gonna crash into the ocean. It's gonna get stuck into the ocean. Floor, even. It is manageable now. After connecting the yaw, it... Let me get it to A and or to left and right. Now that I'm going to do the frustrating thing, and that is turning this entire thing around. Might not give you enough room to actually access the cockpit. It does not allow you enough room to access the cockpit. Why? Fine, I'll make it fold inside. Then have it say 20 again. That failed miserably. What if we give it like, I don't know, 12% of a roll? Very slow rolling here now. Pitch is still sensitive. Come on. Yes, but roll has been solutioned. Pitch is now so extreme. Whee! Oh, wait, what? Counteract the rolling. The failing or the successful test flights are becoming longer and longer. Pitch goes down to 53. It's becoming better and better and better. Like pitch is a lot less sensitive, rolls even worse. Yeah, I don't know. Brakes on and let go. Again, why are we... Is it trying to get me vertical? I'm trying to go vertical here. This is slowly rolling me around. I'm trying to get upright again. It just points me upwards. Then we start flipping out. It starts getting worse and worse. Trying to correct itself more and more. They end up with this. You could try and take control of it, but you won't. Not even if you full on yaw to one side. Oh, that does kind of work. Actually, that surprisingly works well. Yawing to one side in order to counteract the rolling. Or leaning into it. Look, if it's just rolling, then you can counteract that. But it's the pitch as well that's uncontrollable, which is the problem. Almost managed to land on my wheel. It is simply the pitch that is the problem. Simply is that the pitch that I'm getting in, that goes in, is really sensitive. So the slightest change, like now it's slow again. So let's put 20 in. And boom. Get the brakes on for a little bit. Don't. No. Don't. Don't start bucking at me. And yawing without my consent. Alright, so if you don't give it input... Wait. Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Haha. It is a bitch to control, but eh. And you shouldn't go too long with certain outputs, but trying... No. Oh. No, we don't. We do not do what we're doing. We try and go down. Yaw a little bit, yaw a little bit. Why is it doing what it's doing? We're aiming for the building. We're aiming for the building here. Pivot down. And bonk. Landed it. Really difficult to fly. But it does. It does fly. It does do the air thing. It does do things in the air. It does do things in the air that it's supposed to do without failing. Even though the jet engine is entirely at the bottom. But yeah, on that positive note that we finally achieved flight, I will kind of end it here because I am getting tired. I have not slept a lot this week. 2 to 3 hours a night is not enough. Well, maybe 4, but it's not enough hours. So yeah, next stream will be on Wednesday. Will be some fun. Probably Minecraft again. We'll see. Maybe something else comes up. Maybe some Satisfactory, because ever since September, update 1.0 came out, so I might play that a bit, start a new save, and go from there. Nope. Hopefully then NVIDIA Broadcast keeps itself stable and doesn't throw down to the ring just halfway through, killing my audio and video, and generally being an unstable piece of software. You know, it's NVIDIA, what do you expect from it? And yeah, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure to either follow, subscribe, join the Discord via !Discord, and go to the YouTube channel via !YouTube. That stuff. And yeah, you want to have a chat. You can also join the Discord if you want to have a chat with me, or just make the server more active, because right now it's kind of dead. Basically, didn't do anything on it, so if we can get a little bit of activity on there, it would be nice. Yeah. Without further ado, I hope you'll have a very pleasant weekend and half a week. And for me, goodbye.